Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my tarot week ahead forecast for the week beginning March the 3rd. And I'm experiencing a great deal of warmth and inner smiling because the spread that I've put out today is truly delightful. I sit here, I ask for guidance, and this week what we have been given is the opportunity for more joy. There's a great emphasis this week on our relationships. Now, what we have here is in the centre, which is important, we have the opportunity for enduring happiness. Enduring happiness. Next to that, we have the Magician, which says, I'm going to give you the tools so that you can create your own enduring happiness. And on the other side, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is saying, do you know what? It's a good time for investing in yourself, in your own happiness. Now, it may be that you've been doing that all your life. It may be that you've been doing it very specifically recently. So I'm not suggesting that this is new. I'm not suggesting you're going to go, oh, invest in my enduring happiness. There's a good idea. I'm sure you've been doing that for a long time. However, what we have this week is more than continue what you're already doing. It's focus on it. Focus on what it is, the circumstances, the people, the environment, which you feel or you know are going to contribute to your long-term joy. So, very briefly, I feel that this card, the Ten of Cups, when it talks about enduring happiness, it's not talking about blissful life every second of every day, unless you have reached that point of evolution, in which case, fantastic, well done. This says, understand that life has its ups and downs, its flows of this way and that, and at the same time, within that, provide yourself with inner balance, so that when life goes woo like that, or oh like that, you can maintain balance. You're not thrown off balance by life's ups and downs. That is the business of enduring happiness. So it's not everything lovely happens to me. No, it's I create the conditions in myself where I am able to experience life in all of its different colours. I can experience it as a place of peace. So, a little bit of work there for all of us, certainly for me. There's so much good stuff here, I almost don't know where to start. So, let's go over here. We have, now I mentioned a moment ago that this is a good week for relationships, and I'm going to say pretty much across the board. So whether this is friends, family, people that we knew a long time ago, people in the street, people that you don't know very well, there's a lot of opportunity here for where there have been difficulties for that to turn around. This is the card of turning. So it's important here that we again focus on the possibility that things can change, that difficult relationships or difficult situations with people can turn around. So we have the promise here, the promise of opportunities which come out of the blue. Opportunities which we may not have been expecting can just suddenly appear, and it's our job to pay attention and go, oh yeah, that, to notice it. So we're not so bound up in our worries, our anxieties, or our place of dispirit that we don't notice when something glorious comes along. Now this is supported by another card, the Six of Cups. This is the card which we call the gift card. And usually the gift comes from the past to the present. So what that means is someone or something with which we've had a connection in the past presents itself excuse me, presents itself in the present with something that's good for us. So a gift can be an invitation. Would you like to come to my party? Would you like to meet my friend? It can be information. Have you seen this? Have you read that? Have you noticed this? So again, one of the aspects of this is staying awake and alert to people, offers, information, invitations which come our way, and it might be that they come our way unexpectedly, and to consider that. Even if you might go, oh, it's wildly inconvenient, oh, I don't want to go, oh, I can't get there, whatever. Consider it, because it could be good for you. So within that little gathering of cards, we have the combination of difficult relationships which can turn around, or difficult circumstances can turn around, and we've had gifts from the past to the present to which we need to pay attention. So this is a lovely week. There's a lot of really lovely stuff going on, but it's not just sit back and collect. I would say it's stay awake, stay noticing what, who, where, what's going on around you, what's coming to you naturally, so that you can go, ooh, that's interesting to me. Oh, that's unexpected, because I think there are gifts to be had this week. But we have to be awake enough to notice them. So, where should we go for here? From here, I mean. Right. We've got, again, so many choices. Let's go here. I'm going to say something in a minute about homecoming. I'm just mentioning that so that I don't forget it. Let's put that over there. Right, okay. So, once again, oh, and there's another one here. Let's put these two together, these three together. Once again, we are being invited in our own lives to be as creative as possible. And within that creativity of things that we know that we want, and it may be that one of the things that we want is to be more peaceful. We might want our home to be more peaceful. We might want our circumstances to be more peaceful, for example. Know what we want and focus on creating it. So there's a lot of power this week in our capacity to create what we want and to put it into practice. Because it's all very well having knowing what we want and understanding that we have the capacity to create it. But once again, here we go. Once again, we will have to put our energy behind it. Things aren't necessarily going to drop into your lap, but putting some energy behind it, whether that's focusing your mind, communicating with other people, asking for what you want, being very clear about what you want. And also this woman is extremely clear about her boundaries. She doesn't put up with any nonsense. So I just want to say, it feels like the force is with us this week, if I may use that language, because with a little bit of reaching out, a little bit of effort, and I would say quite a large amount of focus, we can either draw towards us what we want, we can put out into the world what we want, and we can put form into our ideas. So we may have wonderful imaginings and wonderful ideas. This is a good time to put some of those ideas into form, to express them, to write them down, to ask for what you need to make that a reality. So many wonderful things to choose from here. But I'm going to end up by talking a little bit about this, because this is an aspect, I feel, of the week. It's not a huge aspect, and it probably won't affect everybody, but there's this quality of homecoming. Now, homecoming can be literal. I return to my home. It can be inner. I return to myself. It can be on a much bigger stage of returning or coming to a place of belonging. I feel that I belong here. It could be a group. I belong in this group. It could be a physical place. but the theme of homecoming is strong, so it might be something that some of you experience around this period of time. So I'm going to say enjoy this week, because it's a fertile time for moving away from anxieties, things that hold us back. It's a very good time to step into and towards the things that we want to create and make into a reality, and also to just watch for those invitations and those opportunities for improvements in difficult relationships, and also gifts that may come to us from the past. A little chocolate box of goodies, I hope, for you this week. As usual, if you are not experiencing life as being lovely at the moment, if you are experiencing difficulties, and especially difficulties making decisions, I am here to support you. I am available in this month for short and long readings, and if you're interested at all, contact me below in comments. Hi Belle, interested in a reading? Or go to Messenger, Belle Bartlett, do the same thing, and we will talk privately about making an appointment. Okay, take care. Bye bye.